Guys, back from week 4, now on to week 5. This week was actually an interesting week for a lot of teams, and a lot of teams came out on top, a lot of teams fell, and yeah, a lot of upsets. So let's recap. The Giants and the Redskins, after everyone on NFL Network was talking about the Redskins winning, the Giants came out on top and won that one 45-14, but that's for another video. We'll start off with the Packers versus the Bears. This one could have went both ways. I thought the Bears were actually going to win this one, but the Packers came out on top and won like 38-17, just a blowout in Soldier Field. So the Colts and the Titans, I think everyone knew the Colts were going to destroy the Titans. What was it, like 41-7, something like that? Andrew Luck, I think, throwing 4 touchdowns, so good for him. Lions and the Jets. The Lions won. I got that one right. The Raiders and the Dolphins in London. Everyone knew these Dolphins were going to win, seriously. The Raiders are not looking good at all, especially having Matt McGloin as your quarterback because Derek Carr actually got injured. So, yeah, and the firing of Dennis Allen, which just took place today. So, nothing is going right for that team right at the moment. Panthers and the Ravens. The Ravens won. Yeah, the Ravens just knocked them out basically. Steve Smith was all over the field. So Bucks and the Steelers. This was a huge upset, probably to everybody. Nobody thought the Bucks were going to win this coming into this game because the Steelers were at home, and Steelers are overall just a way better team. But the Bucks came out on top. Everything was in their favor in the fourth quarter, and Mike Glenner's doing that touchdown to Vincent Jackson. Took them 3 tries, but it worked. The Bills and the Texans. The Texans actually won this one. I think the Bills are overall a way better team than the Texans, but I think that that touchdown by J.J. Watt was the game closer right there, basically. If it wasn't for J.J. Watt putting in that touchdown, actually the Bills would have won. The Jaguars and the Chargers. The Chargers obviously won that game. The 49ers and the Eagles. Now, I was hoping the 49ers would win and the Eagles to lose, even though I predicted the Eagles to win. But the Eagles, you got to give it to 49ers defense because they didn't let Nick Foles in that offense even step foot into their territory till the fourth quarter. So, and their offense put up 0 points on the board. It was all defense and special teams. So that's amazing if you ask me. They didn't play so amazing, but I don't really. The Eagles is not really looking good from that game. They are looking good, but not from that game. Um, this camera quality is terrible, but the Falcons and the Vikings. The Vikings actually came up winning this game, a huge upset as well. So the Saints and the Cowboys, another upset. Cowboys dominated that game, payback from last year. Um, that's crazy. The Patriots and the Chiefs. The Chiefs actually won this game. I was wrong about that. I was talking to somebody before about the Patriots and the Chiefs. I was wrong. It's just a prediction. It wasn't set in stone, but Patriots are really struggling right now, and to the point where they had to put Jimmy Garoppolo in the game. You could tell that something's bad there. So Chiefs picking it up this year. Hopefully they could do something in the AFC West to try to knock out these Chargers and move on in the playoffs. Hopefully win a playoff game. Haven't won one since like January 1994 or something like that. So let's move on to this week. Thursday night football. It's the Packers versus the Vikings. The Vikings did look good against the Falcons, but I don't think so against these Packers, a division rival. I predict this one in the Packers' favor, 34-10. The Colts and the Ravens. I believe this one will be definitely a shootout. The Colts and the Ravens are evenly matched teams. I would say from defense and offense. Even though the Ravens have a way better defense than the Colts defense, but I predict the Colts to win. Nevertheless, 26-24. The Cowboys and the Texans, a little Texas game going on. Cowboys at home. The Texans, a very, very overrated team. This team is not good. They are 3-1, but that was against teams that are not really that good, including the Giants. Everyone predicted the Texans were actually going to take that one, but this camera, I don't know why it's so bright, but I predict the Cowboys will win this one. Where am I? Oh, the Cowboys will win this one 35-9. The Eagles and the Rams. If you hear that thunder, I'm sorry. The Eagles and the Rams. I think the Rams aren't that bad as people say, but they aren't that good as people say. So I think the Eagles are still going to win this one. They're at home, 21-17. Yes, I do believe they'll put up some points against the Eagles. So Steelers and the Jaguars. Steelers had a rough game against the Bucks, playing another Florida team, but I think the Jags are way worse than the Buccaneers. So I think the Steelers will take this one 24-10. The Lions and the Bills. The Bills. My expectations were high for them coming into the season, and now gradually it's dropping. So I believe the Lions will take this one 30-14. The Bears and the Panthers, these are evenly matched teams, if you ask me, from a skill standpoint. But the Panthers are struggling right now, so I believe the Bears will take this one 38-30. I do believe it'll be a shootout. Bucks and the Saints. Now the Bucks did pull off a nice win against the Steelers, and the Saints did get humiliated by the Cowboys. But in this division, I don't really think Bucks are ready to handle their division opponents yet. So I predict the Saints will win it 20-19. I believe it will be a close game as well, though. The Browns and the Titans. Now, I don't know if you can consider this an upset, being how good the Browns are doing this year. They are 1-2 right now, but think about it. They barely lost to the Steelers by 3 points, and they won against the Saints, and they lost to the Baltimore Ravens by 2 points. So that's not bad at all. I mean, they are losses, but they're close losses in the division as well. So I think the Browns will take this one against the Titans 17-10. Low scoring game. Cardinals and the Broncos. The Cardinals are doing good, but I'm afraid this losing streak won't last forever, and I believe it will suffice at week 5. So the Broncos will take this one 28-21. Whether Drew Stanton or Carson Palmer starts this one. The Chiefs and the 49ers. I'm liking the Chiefs on this one. I was watching the game and how these Chiefs are developing offensively and defensively. I mean, they were already developed. The skill was already there. But coming into the season, they weren't really picking it up. And people thought that they were gonna lose. They're gonna lose the whole season. I personally thought that as well, but I think they're picking it up this year, or this part of the season rather. And they'll win against the 49ers, even though it's at home. I mean, the Bears beat them at home, so the Chiefs will win 21-17. The Jets and the Chargers. The Jets struggling at quarterback now. Who knew? The Jets. I did say that in my last video the Jets were going to do good this year, but nah, I don't know. It's mixed thoughts with the Jets right now. They've got problems they got to handle. So the Chargers will take this one 30-10. The Bengals and the Patriots. The Bengals will win this one. The Patriots are really, really disappointing this year. Struggling against the Raiders. The Chiefs also, you just got demolished by them, and you basically got 14 points off of a mercy rule because who knows how you got those points. But so yeah, the Bengals will win against the Patriots 26-17. Monday Night Football, Seahawks and the Redskins. Now I think this is going to be absolutely insane. Monday night, Seahawks get a really, really long break to do this. All right, they had a bye last week, and now they have Monday Night Football, so that's one day extra, and plus you're playing it at night. So I think they have so much time to go over what the game plan, especially against a team that's 1-3 right now with a backup quarterback that really isn't looking good. So I predict the Seahawks will blow them out 44-13. Now, so that's it for these predictions. I am going to do the Giants and the Falcons one on my next video, so stay tuned for that. And tell me what you guys think in the comments below. I like to talk to you guys. That's the reason why we have predictions, so we can talk about it. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video or next week.